Hey there, you guys! Happy Wednesday, Sims Day! Hope you're doing awesome and it's been a good start to the week. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to play some Sims, and this week is a build week. So we are going to have back-to-back nights of building another bunker. This family is, let's take a look here. It is a blended family. Number 3 wealthiest. So last build was our number 2 wealthiest family. This one is our number 3 wealthiest family out of our 7 bunkers. So this one should be a fun build. We've got a lot of children here. I want to read a recap of this, what happened at this household last time that we played here. Just to kind of give us an idea of the blended family, because it really is just that. And before we actually go into our kind of putting everything away from the house, everything that we're going to bring to us bring with us to the new bunker, we are going to spend just a teensy moment in Create a Sim, because I have a brand new toddler and he has not had a makeover yet, and he is in desperate need. So, without further ado, let's get in there now. Let's go ahead and get on in there. So, we've got a lot of redheads here, and some of them are related and some of them are not. We've also got some blondes here too. But as I said, let me read the recap here, because it'll kind of put together a lot of pieces for us. Famous words of a simmer. Just a little bit of time in cast. But I promise, Sarah, it's just going to be a little bit of time. But you know, I'm also not a CC'er, so maybe a little time really will be a little time. Although I haven't been in cast since we got the new pack. Yeah, sure, it's going to be a little time. Just a little bit of time. To say that the honeymoon was over quickly for Everett and Cynthia is an understatement. After our actress turned mother and stepmother moved into the animal house, things immediately started downhill. Perhaps we can blame Grimmy for showing up every few hours to take all 16 of our chickens, as well as our small animals. The romantic satisfaction between our newlyweds declined so quickly. The two went from lovers to just good friends seemingly overnight. Feeling very lonely in the full house, and then having a Crimbus holiday and following visit from Father Winter was just what Cynthia needed to cheer her up. She found the spark that had gone from Everett, and while he went to bed early, she stayed up very late. The following day, Everett and Cynthia made up, and he passed away from old age, not knowing that she is carrying another man's child. So we do have a baby. We've got a brand new baby here. And I've already decided on a name. We've got another boy here. The game named him Landon, but I'm going to actually rename him to Brandon, because we have all B names. So we've got Bridget, Bradford, Braxton, and now we're going to have Brandon. So, yeah. Crazy. And I'm thinking that I'm going to keep her last name. She did not change her name to whenever she got married. She kept, because she's an actress, she kept her last name. Do you think that we should give the new baby, I think, just her last name, right? Hi, Wills. Hope you're doing great. So yeah, that's what I'm teetering on. But let's go ahead. I want to age this baby up so that we can do 2 makeovers. An infant makeover, name change, and a toddler makeover. Look, our little toddler has long hair. A little boy with long hair in a ponytail. And no. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so first things first, Cindy, I need you to come in here. I'm going to have her do just a little bit of baby care. Change the diaper. Let's feed him and then age him up. I don't really care what anyone else does, because we're really just focusing on just getting this baby aged up so that we can go into Cass. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks so much for asking. Hi, Laura. I'm trying out... Oh, no. Good. Ah! You guys. Before I go on, let me just read your message, Laura. I'm trying out watching you on my iPad I got for Christmas, so bear with me and autocorrect. That's exciting, Laura. Very nice. And as I say that, I press play, guys. I press play for what? Less than 1 minute? And the dang Grim Reaper's here already. This was literally our last living animal at the animal house. Now taken. Seriously. Whew, okay. Aging up the baby, as I said. And then we go into Cass.
Oh.
My gosh.
Oh. Getting a new boo. Oh.
This is not a gameplay week, guys. This is a build week, I promise. I just want to get this done before we move. Come on, age him up. He has brown hair. What color hair did Father... Oh, yeah, Father Winter has gray hair. He's a wiggly one. Guys, this is our first Father Winter baby. Father Winter's baby. Wow, Father Winter's actually not Landon, but Brandon's dad. That's amazing. Wonder if he gets any magical abilities. He sure will. Love the hair, Joe. Thanks, Laura. I actually got this done quite speedily right before stream. It feels big. It feels kind of big. I really want to give him her eye color. Think of how much that's going to pop on his pretty eyes. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me see those pretty eyes. Yes. Okay, anyways. Brandon. Father Winter's baby. Look, we got 2 new outfits with the new pack for infants. Cute. Cute. What about you? Oh, this is it. This is the outfit. This is what our little guy's gonna wear. Which one, though? Oh, I think this one. Now let's just go through and fix what we need to. Oh, no, no, no. No earrings. No socks. And we'll switch it up for the hot weather. I feel like I'm doing really good timing-wise. Like, right? I feel like we're speeding right through this. Those are kind of matchy. They're matchy enough. Alright, so do I want to keep this hair? Do we have any new? No new hair. No new hair. I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to let him have this big old floppy head of hair. Okay, so we also have Braxton, who's just aged into a toddler. And this is gotta go. All right, did we get any new? We did. We got a new toddler outfit too. And just because it's brand new and we've got new little brothers here, we're gonna have them both have an outfit from the new pack. Cute. All right, let's change this hair because the hair I'm not down with. Anything new? No. No. Okay, so what do we go with? Do we go with some curls? Something like this? That's kind of cute. I think I am going to go with this one. What a little cutie. Okay, so apply all the way across. I am so lazy with the littles. Oh. All right, what is this? Swimwear. Okay, let's swap the swimwear. Do, 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 do. Great. Hot weather, we'll do the same one. Cold. Perfect outfit. Different shoes. I guess they're fine. I'm just gonna go with them. We're not gonna see them very often. Okay, there we go. He is a little cutie. Sarah, I managed to go all the way through without looking at anyone else's outfits. I'm very proud. Proud of myself, okay? I think we made it through pretty quickly. All right, so now let's go in here and we gotta go through and pick out the things that we want to take with us. Let's grab the food out of the fridge, of course. What's the family gonna do? They are gonna be moving to a bunker. It's bunker time, Wills. Ooh, guys, we need to see how many handiness skill points our Sims have. Are we even gonna be able to have running water? You know? I won't say it's gonna be bigger. All of my bunkers, according to my challenge, are starting with a total of 100 tiles. It's kind of part, I would go as far as saying it's part of the challenge. We just got 100 eggs in our pocket. Jiminy. So we've got 100 tiles to fit 6 Sims. Oh! Sure, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine, right? Yeah. What is this? Oh, just a decorative item. Okay. Anything else? Oh, 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 oh. Gotta make sure we bring all of the booze. Alright, gotta bring this guy. What is that? Oh, yeah, we got a game console. Can I bring that? No, I can't put that in my pocket. Oh, we've got some pictures and a marriage license here for Everett and Cynthia. Oh no, that's not the same one. Is it? Nope, it wasn't. This one doesn't say. This one doesn't have the names anymore. I guess because they're both deceased. Does that happen, guys? I thought, why would that happen? Like, that was a legit marriage license. Sorry, I'm really looking around to make sure I get everything. Oh. Another marriage license. Everett and Izzy. They're both deceased? The heck? They're both deceased? Well, so I have hers. Hers is right here, Everett and Cynthia. I mean, he's deceased now. But I have both of Everett's. But remember, what was, Ilmarie. This guy's dad, or parents. Henry's parents. Samson and Illy. That's their marriage license. Oh, here's Izzy at prom. I can't seem to put these. Oh, I can. Man, I love this house. Oh wait, this was also an item from work, right? I feel like those were all work items. That's why I took them. Okay. I'm gonna be completely rebuilding children's rooms, so... Oh! You... Alright, guys, so there's no, animals left here. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this one to the gallery. Just in case. One, two, three, 4 bedrooms. 2 bathrooms. Now, the other thing, the last thing I'm going to take with me, because we didn't spend all that time building a rocket to not ever use our rocket again. We're just, it's just in storage. Okay? Just in storage. That's all. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, guys, I totally just uploaded that with a dirty diaper on the floor. Whoops. It's fine. Travel. Move the household. Okay, let's also, again, I wanted to look and see if anyone's got handiness. She does not. Henry. Level 3 handiness. So he's at least started for us. Bridget. Nothing. Bradford. Of course he doesn't. Oh boy. Okay, guys. Do I have any handiness books? Will those automatically transfer? Will any books that I've bought like automatically transfer? I don't think so. So I'm gonna make sure I bring. Baking. Cooking. Oh, we have 2 levels of gardening. Oh, we got mischief here. All right, just in case they don't transfer. It will? Oh, okay. Well, you know, I just better safe than sorry, right? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, nice job, Henry. Look, guys, he found another bottle of nectar right before we move. Great. All right, to Strangerville. This is wealthiest household number 3. So we go with the most expensive of these 2, which is going to be the Dreamweaver's Way. Sell the furniture. Oh boy, guys. Here we go. Thanks, Wills. Okie doke. Let's see what we're working with here, guys. Okay, so it looks like I set this up to where, wow, 2 toilet rooms and then a bath or shower room, I'm thinking is what I've done there. Two bedrooms. I mean, technically it looks like 3 bedrooms, but is this gonna be a household that maybe we end up actually having like some privacy? Is this gonna be the first household that has a bit of privacy? Maybe? Let's start with getting some, actually, first things first, we go straight to our challenges, not small business, traits. Lot challenges. All right, let's go ahead and pop it up. There we go. First rotation. Simple living. Off the grid. Creepy crawlies. And filthy. For the lot trades, I am thinking Homie. Where's Homie? Private. And I feel like I should go with the peace and quiet one because of the way that it benefits reading. Skill builds faster from reading. Intense moods go away faster. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. I'm also tempted to use, dare I even say it? I'm tempted to use multiple different colors. Maybe. Don't totally hold me to it, but like, I'm really thinking about it. How do I want to do this lighting initially? I want it to be enough lighting that we can actually see, and these ones seem to do pretty well. What if I did, jeez, you know, just from the building so that we can see throughout. We probably are not going to leave these, but oh, I know we're not going to leave them, but I need to be able to have light. I need light. Okie doke. Jump outside your comfort zone, Joe. I'm really thinking about it, Sarah. Like, you could see I was very hesitant to actually oust myself there and say that, but yeah. We have $183,000. Thinking we can go pretty bougie again. Oh, that's a 2-by door. But I want this one to be like bougie in a different way. This is going to be like a wall of doors. Is this the one I want to use? Have I used this door? Does this look familiar? I'm hopeful that I have. I feel like I have, but I'm hopeful I have not. Oh no! They're not the same. Never mind. Ooh, guys, what about something like this? Yes, I know it's a bathroom. No, I don't care that it's a bathroom. Look at how pretty the window. Now I'm getting too much in my comfort zone with it being, white or black. This isn't bad. I don't care for that one because it looks like a screen. Maybe we go with a lighter wood. I use so many dark colors, like a dark wood if I'm going to use wood a lot of times. That's not terrible. Now, can I still make this happen? Oh, okay. I can. Do I do the same thing right here? I think so. Guys, is it trippy? Yeah. Do I like it? Also, yeah. I'd love some feedback. What do you think? I think I'm gonna do, okay, so, flooring wise, it would be really nice to find a beautiful wood flooring, like a really nice wood flooring that goes and complements these doors. Ooh. Maybe I go with a tile. I'll go with tile in the bathrooms. Swap the direction. Yeah. All right, let's find a nice tile. Ooh, we got a new tile, guys. Sunshine Diamonds. I don't know that it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't know that I want it for my bunker. But very nice. Joe, is this house going to actually get privacy? Also, Joe puts glass doors everywhere. So to answer my own question, no, it's not. What should I go with? This one's called Oh So Floral, Oh So Fancy tile. Fancy Crazy Maze. Okay, this one's called Fancy Crazy Maze. Can I find one I like? That is the question. Is it terrible that I'm just like, I'm gonna go with that wood again? Really swapping things up here. But if I find some nice tile wall, so guys, the reason why I really want to swap up colors here and actually thinking about using multiple color variations is because I feel like, so I've done one with accent blue, I've done a green, I've done a very gray one, I've done a red one. Like, I'm kind of running out of ideas of what to do. 7 different bunkers. I didn't realize that building 7 different bunkers was also going to be a challenge for me. But here we are. Well, hey, cat lady. I feel like it would help me make up my mind if I found something that had the same color wood, like trim. I know it sounds so weird, but and it's simple, but I think that something like that would be a huge decision maker for me. Oh, maybe I'll find something. These are too dark. It's not the right color of wood. Is this the same color as my doors, though? No, it's not. Definitely not. This one's kind of cool looking. I'm alright with that one. Okay, so we've got colors in our bathroom, just like a yellow. I have no idea what we're doing for stairs yet. No clue. Other than the fact that, yes, I am going to do stairs because we have an infant and a toddler. So, okay, kid-wise. Let me just, hang on. Who do we have? We have Cindy. Of course, she's our one adult here. And she doesn't have much time as a young adult. She's about to be aging into an adult, I think. We've got Henry, who's going to be aging into an adult himself soon. 7 days left as a teeny as 10. Whoa, guys, it's possible that first rotation he's going to age up. Cindy, 17. No, she actually got a while. Bridget, she's also got a while. Brad has 1 day, so he'll be a teenager soon. Okay, so this is good to know. We're about to have... And I think that we'll get a little tent for our toddler and future, our infant future toddler. Okay. We're gonna have 2 boys, 2 girls, 2 more boys. Do I do like a little kids room? Oh man, guys, we got a mess here. I think that it'd be funny if, not with this household, one of our other, like, poorer or less wealthy, because all of our households are wealthy, but one of our less wealthy households to have just sleeping bags. Wouldn't that be fun? Sleeping bags instead of beds. I'm thinking about it. Some wild options here. I think we're gonna have... Gosh, I'm really tempted to have one of the rooms be for the girls. I don't think I can fit 4 boys in a room, though. How should I do this, you guys? Do I have an activity room? Do I do bedroom, and activity room? We've got a lot of space here, too. Kitchen and everything. Maybe we have to have a kids' room. Maybe we have a room for the girls. A room. This will be the girls' room. Then we can have a room for our older boys, and then we have like a baby room. Do I have any poor households though? So the quote-unquote poorest will still have like almost 60K. So no. Actually, I think that 60K is prior to selling the house and all of the contents. Let's go like with really fun stuff. Be nice again if I could find something that has a trim that goes and matches. Whoa, look at this new one, guys. Oh, that's pretty. We've got different wallpapers. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? Maybe we go with these. So our girls can have the pink. Is that all? Is that too much? Hang on, let me see if my eyes can handle this. Can I take that? I don't know. It just seems nicer. This seems more like kind of haphazard. This one seems, well, the wallpaper just looks, yeah, nicer. Hold. Wait, not all of them have the same trim. No, no. That's too wild. Not a one. Not a one is really actually poor. No. Even our, and I have to almost say it like with hand quotations, our least wealthy, that's what it is. It's our least wealthy family will still have like 60,000 before selling their house. All right, Joe. One more. Main room. What are we going with? I kind of like the idea of something that's got a nice border. Some shiplap. How does that look with our doors? Everything looks pretty nice. I don't think I've used this before either. Okay, let's figure out stairs. I'm kind of thinking this back wall versus this one. I do this wall right here, then I can easily do like kitchen and build out from there. Oh my, you guys. We got some new stairs. Did you know? Did you even know? I didn't. And they're like set up to where it's like, hey, we realize that you usually stick these up against a wall. So if you only want a handrail on one side, that's cool with us. 2 new ones, and yes, I did. You know, we spent like an hour looking at new stuff, but I still miss so many things. How should I do these stairs? Should I have them come down over here? I think so. Alright, do we have different colors? We do. Oh, it looks like the side is always black though. Oh, okay. Do I want these? I don't think I do. I might come back to them, but let's just see what some other options provide. These are some sturdy looking stairs. I don't like them either. Guys, why am I so dang picky with stairs? Am I the only one that is this dang picky with stairs? But you know what? You know, I'm gonna give myself a break here. They give us we got a lot of stair options. I don't think I want black on my stairs. Looks like those are gonna be a black. I'm trying really hard to not use a ton of black, white, or gray in this build. I cannot really see the color, but I don't think it's exactly the right color I need, but I kind of like those stairs. I feel like this is too dark. Definitely. Dang. Okay. These look too rustic. I mean, the rustic is in the title. All right, it looks like I might be going back to those original stairs after all. Marble stairs? No. We're just gonna go back. Yeah, we'll go back to these ones. Okay. I hate this part. I'm getting better. Practice, you know? Boom. Look at that. All right, let's give that a save. I'll listen to you, JoeBot. Save and a sip. Okay. I'm hopeful that I can still use underneath of these stairs. Have an idea that I want to just kind of think through or just try out with you guys first before I get to actually like building a kitchen or something. Where is the bar? Here. I think that's something that we're going to be able to make work. So if I were to put a bar under there, maybe even one of the single ones, one of the compact bars, and then I can still put the little storage guy. Yeah, I like that idea. I like this idea. Okay, so that's one of the things that I'm definitely going to think on. Let's get some of our necessities. Gosh, that is so bright looking. Okay, so fridge wise, I know I've used this one a few times already. I kind of went with like this, man, this lighting is so bright. Let's just do one. Okay. Trying to decide, like, I definitely don't want to go with yellow. But I'm trying to decide if I go with maybe like red. Like, it certainly doesn't look bad. I went with red appliances. Doesn't mean that, you know, all of our rooms are color themed like I've done in our other bunkers. All right, so bar wise, do I have a bar that would go nicely with this color theme? Maybe this helps to decide. It's a 2x. Here's a compact one. Okay. What is up, Misty? How's it going? Okay, so do we have matching counters to go with this bar by chance? I need to find out. That's my next step. All right, click on you, because I don't hate this. This kind of pulls in our coloring here. It pulls in the coloring in the fridge. So I definitely don't hate it, but I'm really hopeful that there's a matching. Please. I don't believe so. I don't believe there isn't, of course. I'm tired. It was my first day at my new job, and it was a half day. Tomorrow you work all day. Oh, goodness gracious, Misty. I hope you get a good night's rest tonight. How was your first day? Was it good? Sarah, do you know offhand, are there any counters that are going to match this with this, like, wavy looking countertop? You see what I mean? Like the detail in that, kind of the marbly looking. It was. I'm a sub teacher now. Congrats. I mean, this is pretty dang close. Let's go ahead and grab that guide. Or the new base game one. Okay. Not this one. This one. But am I going to find a match for that countertop that's going to be as close as this match? I mean, look at that. This guy's not it. No. I mean, I know that this is not exact, but it's pretty close. I'm looking just to see. I think this one, no, I don't believe that there's going to be the right kind. Really not. It's close, but this one, I think the other one's a bit closer. Plus the wood is darker. It was 5th grade inclusion class, and normally there's 2 teachers, so you're usually with one of the teachers. But both of the teachers were out today. You're with the same class tomorrow, but don't know if both teachers are out tomorrow. I hope not. I hope not, too. That's a lot to really throw you into on your first day, right? Good grief. Hey, Milo. Oh, we got another one that's got some... Nope, it's still... I don't have the right colors. Okay. This is probably going to be the one, then. All right. Back to our off-the-grid appliances. So I should have the matching stove. Yep. Other stuff has only been doing it about a month, and said her first day was art in the kindergarten through 8th schools, so it could have been crazier. That's true. That's true. At least you weren't totally alone. That's crazy, though. I got back from my trip from Hawaii. How was it, Milo? Was it fabulous? I hope you had a wonderful trip. Okay, let's figure out how we're gonna place. You, of course, I said, are going under the stairs. Not quite enough. I'm gonna keep pushing. Okay, cool. The goal is not to use this at the top. Where is the nectar holder? Where is that? Kitchen appliances? No. Outdoor? No. I can never seem to find this thing. It's like I know what I'm looking for. I know exactly what I'm looking for. There you are. The only training our system gives you is a 4-hour online training. You don't have any observation. Wow. Teacher will be with tomorrow if she's there. I've known for several years. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, for sure. It was a wonderful trip. I'm so glad to hear that. I would hope just about any trip to Hawaii would be wonderful. I agree. I agree. Can't imagine a trip to Hawaii being bad. That's true. I'm trying to decide. I kind of feel like I'd rather have this thing up against the wall. All right, is that better? I don't hate it. I might even put like a light behind there. I love that idea actually. Hold please. I know exactly which one I'm using. Oh, poking through a little bit at the top there. No, no, game. Stop that. Yeah, look at that. Alrighty. Let's grab a couple more of these. I'm going to use an outside piece right here. Kind of makes it look like our booze is hidden over there, you know? We've got it in secret. Oh, I feel like I need more counter than that. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy over a little bit and move this guy over a little bit too. That looks all right, right? Okay, upper cabinets that go with that pack. Yes. They're quite chunky, right? Okay, what do we think? What do we think that? Makes me think you need to be darker. We're moving soon. 3 of us have been staying in a 1-bedroom apartment for 2 years. My goodness. My mom's landlord is like, guys, 3 grown people in 1 bedroom is crazy. We were on a wait list for the 3-bedroom. Were you able to get it? Were you able to get it, Misty? And were you able to stay like at the same place and the 3-bedroom came available? I hope so. Yeah, so it'll be about a month. Yay! That's good news. All right, plumbing. Oh my, rent only goes up by $100. That's great. To get all of that extra space, holy cow, that's gonna be so worth it. This is a fabulous kitchen. I mean, that's usually my goal, so can't help it. I love a nice kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that light. Eventually, I'm gonna have all, I think I'm gonna use just wall or counter or floor lighting. My own bedroom. I'm so happy for you. That's gonna be wonderful. All right, guys, we've got a kitchen. We've got a bar, which I'm thinking I'll scooch these guys out a little bit more. A little bit, giving you the perception of them being a bit more accessible than what they are currently. Okay. You start grad school in August. I'll need more time and space to work. Yes, you'll need, Misty, you're gonna need your, not just time and space, but you're gonna need privacy too. You're gonna need to be able to be on your own without interruption. And when you're sharing that much space with other people, that's really challenging. Really, really challenging. Oh wait, I have to go with off the grid. Guys, are we gonna be able to put a sink? I don't think it's possible. I'm thinking like a sink in the toilet room. I just don't think it's possible. I feel like we tried to do it at a previous one of our one of these builds, and it just, I could not figure out a way to get it to work. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever used the toilet that has a yellowish seat to it, but here we are. There's a first time for everything. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have this be our sink. It's just the catch-all sink. Seven versus 8. Okay, no brainer. We go with this one. Do we do the yellow curtain though? Ooh. Wait, all right, let me look at you. Oh, goodness. The fact that I can get the matchy match, though. Feel like my arm got twisted on this one, you guys. And I had to. Let's figure out the lighting. We did some pretty creative lighting at the last one where we had it on the wall here. Let's see. Surely we can come up with something creative here too. That's gigantic. Goodness. These are what we used. The holy moly dividers. Timeless tapers. Some straight up torches looking, torch looking candles. I could potentially hang these above the toilets. Is this the one I used? Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, actually it hangs kind of crooked that way. Do I have any, like... I was gonna say, do I have any lamps that would fit on the back of the... Ooh, I do. So a back of the toilet lamp? These ones don't fit. Has to be the smaller one. What about you? sure isn't very bright, right? We just need more. Okay, maybe I am gonna have to consider this guy again. Maybe I just have the pole in the bathroom. Okay, and you need to come back a little bit as well. All right, I don't hate it. I'm good with it, actually. The worst part of my first day, our county had a water main break at the high school and our school, and probably the middle school, because it's just right up the road from the high school. All had no water pressure. What about running water? Like, were toilets still able to flush and things like that? Yikes. I think this bathroom, like maybe I'll put little tables here and here. If I can fit them. This one's actually called a bathroom cabinet. Oh, that's probably too far, isn't it? Shoot. Oh, it's not. It's not. Okay, so this is where I'm hoping. Now, will that work? Let's see. We've got all of our storage for towels and soaps and things of that nature. Although I kind of wish I would. Hang on. Sorry. I'm kind of thinking I'd like those tall bathroom cabinets instead in each corner. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Okay, so I could still put... Hang on. One more. One more I gotta look at still. Here, I'm thinking I could still put, like, towels, or I could hang robes or something like that. I'll still do something there on the walls. Let's put some candles. All right, off the grid. So we can put something on our bathroom shelves. The whole purpose here is for lighting. Still can't put this on a table. That's kind of ridiculous. Good grief. We hadn't been standing outside the bathrooms with buckets. Oh my gosh, in 5th grade you don't. Not everyone up in the bathrooms class. They're too old for that. We just sent them when they had to go. They kept coming back because they wouldn't let them go. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a day you had. At least I can set this one up here. Welcome back, Laura. So is that something, I guess you can't do that on the iPad then. How was it though, other than that? I don't know that I'm in love with this. That's really frustrating, guys. I might change it. Let's continue on though. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to do here. Okay, so as I said, we're gonna have the girls' room. We're going to have the boys' room, and then we're gonna have the kids' room. Let's start with the kids' room. I need to get a desktop. I haven't played since Hurricane Helene took out my desktop in September. Oh no, and it won't fit on your laptop. Misty, that's such a bummer.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Skitty. Thanks so much for the 26 months. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate that. How are you, my friend? The iPad was great. I got to actually see what was going on while laying on my bed. Yes. So our gals, we have a teenager and a almost adult. Young adult, almost adult. She's a widow. She's down here solo, so is our teenager. So I'm thinking our girls are going to just have single beds. Yeah. Versus one double bed and then one single bed. I also think that we're going to get like the vanity, you know, it makes sense for them to have, you know, just the extras. Maybe they don't have a dresser because they have the vanity. Where is that thingy? Surfaces? There it is, there it is, okay. Skitty, tonight we are building a bunker for our third wealthiest family. Mirrors, yes, yes. We've actually got bedrooms. It's funny because I started by saying, are we going to give them privacy? And look at the doors I gave them. So, no. Not at all. Mm-mm. Of course not. Which vanity do I want to go with? I kind of think I'm going to go with this. This one. Looks like it may have gotten a little bit beat up on the way down here, but yeah, that's the one I want to go with. All right, so I'm also thinking that our gals here could use, whoa. I don't think I've even seen this one before. I'm sorry, guys. Sidebar. How long have I had this vanity? Didn't even know. Guys. When did we get this? When did I get this? Seriously. How does this happen? I get things like this and I don't even know when it happened. Seriously, zero recollection of that. How is this family doing on the handiness side of things? Kitty, it's bad. I have a teenager with level 3. We don't even get water collection yet. Disaster, no way. That vanity's in all of my builds? Seriously. Well, yeah, I can understand. I can totally understand why. I had zero recollection of it. So another thing that maybe we go ahead and get for this household, do we get the jewelry, or do we do pottery? Do we do gemology, pottery? What do we do for our gals? Wait, do I have any musicians in this family? What do I need? Hold, please. We've got an actress, so of course she needs mirrors to be able to work on her acting skill. She's got a little bit of gemology. Okay. Piano. A piano is asking a lot, Henry. Okay, just saying. Piano, nectar making, both of those take up a lot of space. Bridget. Piano. Guys, it looks as though we're going to be getting a piano. Uh-huh. Welcome to another day of Joe discovers items in her game. Yes. Yes. Another round. Okay, so then why don't we go ahead and gemology it up for the girls. Man, that's a lot to put in their bedroom, but this needs a chair. Does it not? This needs a chair as well, right? Let's make sure we get a nice big armoire. really fill this room up. You know they would, too. This is not what I expected it to be. Pottery needs power. Yes, it does. Gemology, I do believe it is off the grid. Yes. I do believe so. I do also hope so. Kind of like this one. Actually, kind of really like this one. The way that it's got the mirror on it sort of pulls in the gray from the vanity mirror. What, Laura? My brother is watching Sonic, like the movie. What kind of chairs do these go? Do I have to get for these? Is it a dining chair? Yes, a vanity chair. I'm gonna get another one right here. Oh, it does. Do you not have to sit here? Am I crazy, guys? Do you stand at the gemology station? You stand? Okay, fabulous. All right, I need to put something here. Something's gonna have to go here. From a lighting perspective, it ain't that. I didn't have space for end tables, guys. Not very bright. Is there something brighter? Technically, Sarah, my Sims recently haven't had to because they have so much in their refrigerators. I was basically allowing like a last grocery order or something like that if needed. I haven't needed it. Man, why is it that everything that fits really nicely right here on this table is very dim? Sarah, you're right. I'm gonna have to see if people have things in their pockets. You're right. you know, for a bedroom, it could be worse. It could be dimmer than this. It's been a bit since I played with that thing. I think you can buy from the... Actually, you're right. You can, Sarah. You can. How many Sims are in here again? I thought you said a teen and a young adult. So, we have a young adult, almost adult, a teenager, another teenager that is almost a young adult, a child that is almost a teenager, and a toddler and an infant that both just aged. 4 boys, 2 girls. So we've got our girls' room right here. We're gonna have a boys' room right here. I think I'll do bunk beds for the guys. And then I'm gonna do the kids' room over here. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Skitty, let me just... The recap. So, to say that the honeymoon was over quickly for Everett and Cynthia is an understatement. After our actress turned mother and stepmother moved into the animal house, things immediately started downhill. Perhaps we can blame Grimmy for showing up every few hours to take all 16 of our chickens as well as our small animals. It also started that way tonight too, by the way. Took our very last animal, our cow. The romantic satisfaction between our newlyweds declined so quickly, the two went from lovers to just good friends seemingly overnight. Feeling very lonely in the full house, and then having a Crimbus holiday and following visit from Father Winter was just what Cynthia needed to cheer her up. She found the spark that had gone from Everett, and while he went to bed early, she stayed up very late. The following day, Everett and Cynthia made up, and he passed away from old age, not knowing she's carrying another man's child. So that catches you up with what happened last time we played here. And now the chips have fallen into that place. All right, so boys' room. Oh my, I think I recall she met Everett on the beach in Sulani. Yes, she did, Skitty. OMG, I love that you remember that. Our actress went on vacation, got her little getaway. And that's where she met Everett, who had been recently widowed. But he was a conservationist. That was his career. He had a career in conservation. And that's what he was doing at the beach that day. And here we are. Fast forward, she's in a bunker with his children. Yeah. Now, not all of them are his children. Henry, the teen that's about to be a young adult, was actually his nephew. Some craziness went down at the animal house. I don't know if you recall the absolute insanity that happened there. We lost 3 adults in one stream. And we called it a car accident. That's not the same bed. There it is. Yes, it went way back in the decades with tragedy. Yes. Just want to see if I want to go with a different blanket. Oh, I think I'm going to keep the blue. Okay. All right, so the boys have their beds. This is where we're fitting a piano, y'all. I think I can fit a piano in here. There's a new piano. I forgot. This one seems kind of boring for our boys. Yeah? Yeah. Just not the one. Which one is going to be the best fit for them? I wonder if it's actually going to be... No, I bet you don't work off the grid, do you? Guys, no, it doesn't say... Actually, never mind. It doesn't say that it takes any sort of electricity. I think I'm going to go with the keyboard. The Digirad. She's going to be fine. She's making a cozy bunker and filling it with love. You know, she ended up having 2 kids of her own back-to-backers. 2 baby daddies. From someone that we didn't even know if she was going to become a mama. Talk about a turnaround. I think I am going to go with just this guy. All right, let's get them a dresser. And maybe we don't go with like the same type of deal that we did over here. Maybe we go with something smaller. Even just like, no, this is a wealthy household. No. You know, I don't hate this. I think it seems good. Seems appropriate. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so I don't think that there's going to be any issue coming in the door, walking around the dresser. I want to be able to have a tabletop for candles or lighting. And then I think that I'm going to do a desk over here. These boys are going to actually have some privacy. All right, surfaces. Since I didn't get to do a desk in the gals' room, let's make sure that the guys have a desk. I kind of like the idea of it having, like, you know, storage up top. You as well, cat lady. Take good care, my friend. No. We're not going with a crafty one like that. We go with what about this one? I actually feel like it's a little too wide. Maybe I should go with this one. Is there an appropriate color? Are we gonna be able to find a nice match? Oh, no, I don't like it. Shoot. I really do feel like it's too wide though, right? Are they going to be able to get into this bed? Can they get into that bottom bunk is my real concern. I don't think that we're going to have concerns with the piano. I'll just bump it over slightly off center. Oh, my pleasure, Sarah. You take care. We're gonna try this. I hope it works. We'll try. All right, surfaces and comfort. Let's get us a nice chair. Do I have anything that's got like a baby blue cushion? Although this kind of matches, I'm not digging it. I wish that this cushion was on this chair. This cushion, this wood. I'm gonna go with that, even though the blue is, the blue is not really what I want it to be. You see how tealy it is? It's not really like a baby blue. I'll keep what I've got. Nice cushy. It'll be fine. Alright, so we'll eventually, like tomorrow night, I don't want to do a lot of clutter tonight. Let's see what we can get for lighting in here. But my thought is I'm going to wind up doing a lot of cluttering tomorrow night. So prepare yourselves for that. Oh, I can't put a light up there? No. Okay, good. I can't. Just not all of them. And here we go again with hardly any light. them have a bunch of flowers and stuff in the guys' room. So I think we'll go with lanterns again. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that placement! Hang on, hang on. You're gonna go on the opposite side over here. Yeah. It is 48 degrees in your neck of the woods, Laura. Oof, and you know, usually I'm too hot in winter because of the central heat, but for some reason, you're cold? You're cold? I really can't believe that, Laura. That's wild. That's like unbelievable. That is so crazy. What are you doing to stay warm? Okay, so we're just gonna get a couple of things that we know are going to be necessary. This guy. This guy. This temporarily. There's a lot. There's really a lot of stuff that we've got to get. Am I gonna have room for a toy box? I imagine so. I mean, these kids actually have a room. Quite the luxury in a bunker. Okay. I love knowing that I can size this down and it still works. Go. Well, there's going to be plenty of room in here. Seemingly. I'm gonna have to get like some sort of table, something for them to set plates on, something for me to be able to set lights on. Maybe we get like a little dresser or something like that. Oh, we gotta get a potty seat, that too. changing stations. Kind of thinking if I could, I'll get like a little table here in the corner and then 2 little seats, like this little sheep seat or little cushions. I think so. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you, thank you. Since I said what I've said, I want to go ahead and at least grab a couple. Precious pillow poof. Aww. One. A citrus looking pillow poof. I'd like to use something else new. We've had those pillows for a long time. I like this new pillow poof. Do I do a little stool? What is this thing? A giant mollusk poof. Not exactly the vibe I was going for with that one. You know, we actually have a surprising amount of poofs. We'll get a little mushroom. I am too, Skitty. I am too. I'm so glad you're able to join us. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and leave this room an absolute mess for the night. And we'll pick this back up tomorrow, guys. You know, I feel like it was a really slow start because I could not make a decision, but I'm pretty pleased so far with what we've done with the clean slate here, right? Clutter's gonna help. And that is what we're going to do tomorrow, my friends. So, come back, 8 p.m. Central Time, same place, and we are going to continue this on, finish things up with the actual build, but primarily focus a lot of our time on the clutter side of things. So, have a wonderful night, my friends. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.